Hello friend and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. We're playing the Modlin scenario here. And man, some things just don't want to come together, I guess. Over here though. I don't know why these... Oh, okay, they're engineers, right? That's why they're so sturdy. There we go. None of those guys are gone. I can start focusing on some of these other guys. They're never going to be able to get all the way there. Nor here. Or here. And I don't have anything from that side, so once I get rid of that, I can quickly go through. Still need to defeat some of their spearheads, or their counteroffensive. It is quite frustrating though that I cannot kill these. There we go. Now. Let's go after them. 4 is probably not enough. But I would think 5 is. So I'd actually rather just set myself up for a better defense on this side by moving a bit to this side, and then I can take these guys down eventually. They are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do still have the cav. I have to protect my flank as well. On that front, things might get a little bit dicey, but probably not overly so. Gee. Probably gonna need me a... They better retreat. Or they didn't. This gets really messed up if your units have too much stuff. But I guess they have Survivor now. That's nice. That fort was rather harsh in that regard. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the range here. So pulling back a bit here is prudent, and now at least this fort cannot target any of my units on this side. It puts them to 10, which again is not enough. So again I need a strategic bomber here to make sure that I get a surrender out of those. Man, their movement is terrible. Well, I could encircle them. That'll make things a bit faster over here. Right, there's no reason for me to do anything crazy. Okay, so they actually do still have units that are going to come out towards the train. Okay. Well, let's just reinforce these guys first too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like at this point, I probably need to take a bit of a while to get around. These guys are not gonna leave, and I should try it with you first. Nah, of course not. I cannot deal with this just yet because they still have these units coming out. I can bomb them, but I also need to move the armor train back a bit. Alright, great. Anti-air veteran, or anti-infantry veteran. Nice. But that is currently all I can do for them. They do have a little bit less air support now, or anti-aircraft support now. That makes things a little bit easier, but not by much. I actually did have a few more forces than I expected. Yeah. Oh, they're going back. Oh, that's nice. Don't mind that. strange. This should be enough for a kill on the Polish cavalry. Sweet. And now I can also shell these. Wow. That's... They have defenses. Holy cow. Let's try to get more suppression on them. Yeah, conveniently they're not within range of the bunker, so then they cannot see it. Well, I guess that might be what's keeping them from moving in there. Okay, so I guess I should use this turn to set myself up on this side. Actually repair these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just not sure whether they would go out to attack that. I can protect myself this way, but then if two of these infantry go in there, they will very likely kill the pioneers even. Let's just move around. I don't have any... Well, this airfield is a bit closer. It would be exceptionally unlikely for them to have something there, so... As it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are within range. Well... If you go in here, you in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can smack that every single time, or every turn. Let's just see what the AI does then. Technically, once I take that, I can cut them off from that side. And then I could also do the same on this side. I will see how it works, because I will not be able to take Modlin within the time period anyway. Yeah. Let's start moving these guys back, because I'm looking at trying to encircle them now. So... yeah, let's just move along the road for now. Alright, is that enough? Probably not. Let's attack despite the counter battery fire, I guess. This should work. Sweet. So, I already have them cut off on this side and on this side. It practically means I need to get the encirclement going from the other sides, I will be able to take these areas. That's really not a problem. So let's just see. Technically I have this here now, so I can then move in here, and then moving the armor train, yeah, that's suicide. So I cannot. Actually do it this turn. So I guess I'll have to settle for next turn. Do I not have any more chars? I guess I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they're in vision range. One other thing that I could do is move these guys in here. But yeah, I'm just always one hex short, so I'm just gonna have to leave them there for now. I guess this time they went for the other one. Okay, so it's encirclement time. Two, three, four, five. Couldn't get any worse. That is certain. Now they can also target this, I guess. Okay. So basically you there, then this is fine. Because now they're encircled and they will get gradually weaker. At the very least. And they also no longer get to repair. No. The only way to move the recon is by putting you guys in there, which is also vulnerable. But I kind of need the recon down there too. I need these guys on high ground, but I can't do that yet either. Let's get the Modlin AA battery. Or try to at least. Yeah, that definitely doesn't work yet. Even now, I think a 1-1 is still worth it because it gives me experience. And alright, well, I will have to switch up the char, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get a bit closer. Well, the goal actually is to get some of the 155 millimeter. So there we go. I'll keep pounding these as well. And here, I'll re-attack the strong point. No luck, huh? Okay, so now they'll surely surrender. Well, first of all, let's take that. Make sure that these guys are encircled as well. Take that. And I need to make sure that these guys do still stay encircled. So let's go in here and attack. And moving in here still has them being encircled. That should be okay. None of these guys has anything going on anymore. At the very least. Then like, the thing is that these outside fortresses, they just don't really matter that much, and if I want to go and take Modlin, gonna have to be a bit more aggressive as well, although, well, I will never get Modlin itself, I guess. Just trying to do this for fun. Oh, right. Well, that's okay. Sweet. Okay. Not quite sure what to make of that, but I guess I'll have to see whether this still cuts them off. I think it does because of the artillery. Yeah, exactly. I would consider it to be a bit dangerous, but so this still closes them off. This still closes them off. There we go. Let's re-encircle these, though. And these... Why are you not encircled? I have you here, and they don't get any of these. It can only mean that the train does not actually give a zone of control like that. That's the only good explanation. This will still clear these guys out. Make sure that they are now no longer encircled. Again, I don't want to take it on this turn, actually. Let's... make sure... these guys surrender. I don't think they can go in here. I guess they can. But you have entrenchment 3, so they would go to 5. Yep. Really? Well, I guess that kind of sucks, but... well, I wasn't going to take Modlin anyway. They're now at 7. Let's use the strategic bomber. That'll get them to 5, and now if I attack them, they'll immediately surrender. Give me a large chunk of 155s. Now, this should get rid of them. None of my units are encircled again. Yeah, there's no way you can beat this fort. It has 44 ground defense, and even for close defense, it's 17. You cannot kill it. It's physically impossible, which is a shame, you know. I fought my way all through this stuff, and I'm sure it cannot surrender either. Yep. Too bad. Did get the other parts of Modlin though. I guess that counts for something. And now it is encircled. That's very weird. And that's the final X. It's just impossible to take Modlin itself. I would not know how you would be able to do it within the time frame. It just takes too long with that high defense. Anyway, Herr General, I have urgent reports for your attention. General der Panzertruppe Werner Kempf sends his thanks for your support in isolating Modlin and sends his assurances that the fortress will be dealt with in due time. Yeah, I'm sure. Before we return our advance south, however, there's another matter I feel compelled to bring to your attention. Our rapid advance has clearly caught the Polish completely off guard, because we've started to encounter Polish civilian columns fleeing the conflict. As you know, our orders regarding non-combatants is clear. We're supposed to turn them over to our friends over at Operational Group E for identification and processing. But we have captured so many civilians that we're going to lose valuable time keeping them secure until the OGE can take custody of them. Okay. Mind General, if I may be so bold to suggest that we could accidentally lose track of the civilians and just let them go on their way. The OGE might be displeased, but what can they do to us? Nothing but file a worthless complaint, I imagine. Meanwhile, the time and energy we save can surely be put to better and more interesting use. We'll await your decision just before our next battle. Historically, the fortress of Modlin would continue to hold out against the Germans until almost the very end of the Polish campaign. Sure. It was a easy mission, I guess. It takes some damage here or there because of the fort, but overall, Polish did not really put up any threat. It was just basically a sweep down south, and yeah, I get taking the fortress, I guess. Well, that was it. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and help me out on Patreon for more videos each week. I'll continue in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.